So this is a shout out for Jacko, one of our subscribers down in South Africa, who asked me to take a look at the RAND. That's the South African currency. Now, most of you will know that currencies trade in pairs. So for chart of the day, I'm going to look at the RAND against the US dollar. But there are some other great pairs you can trade and get involved with as well. For example, the pound, the euro. And if you're feeling a bit more risky, then why not try that Japanese yen against the South African rand? If you want to know where to trade those, then take a look at my website, go to the Forex section, scroll on down, and you'll see a list of brokers that we recommend that will be good for the job anywhere where you are in the world. Now, for today's video, so we're going to look into the technical analysis of the US dollar against the South African rand to see where that price may be going next. So with that, let's take a look into the analysis. So now straight into the weekly line chart, but first of all, remember this is the US dollar against the South African rand. So if you see the price chart moving upwards, that means the US dollar is getting stronger against the rand, and if you see the chart moving downwards, that means the rand is getting stronger against the dollar. So as we can see from the chart from 2018 through to coronavirus kicking in spring 2020, then US dollar was really strong against the rand. Then the weakness kicked in, picked up again mid 21, and then sort of peaked around the early 16s and pulled itself back down. And the highlight of the chart is those two yellow line areas that I've covered in, and you can see the price action over the last 3, 4, 5 years loves it between 15.5 and just over 13, and it's pulled back into that zone now. So we could expect a period of time where it wanders down through here, and any break either side of those yellow bands is a serious move in either direction. For you traders looking to call the turn, then we've got a bearish setup on the 4-line break daily chart. Aggressive entry around about 15 for a further move down if that South African rand can strengthen further. So on to the daily high Kanashi chart. All our signals at the bottom are bearish. Volatility there also pulling back to just under its longer term moving average, and we head up onto the price. We can see the two standard deviation regression bands. Price has been playing in between them, bouncing from the top to the bottom. At the moment it's sitting right on that bottom, looking to break out further down. We've got a sell signal with the two pink line box breakout set up there. So at the moment, with the downtrend since sort of December, it's looking like said in the previous look at the other charts that the South African rand is picking up some strength here against the US dollar at the moment. The Renko chart, I've used a 0.05 block size. Now at the bottom there, our DMI trend line is bearish. Our signals, the two above that, are both bearish. Heading on to the price, trend has been down, like we said, since December time. Sort of gone a bit more flat through 2022 so far, bouncing in that tighter range that you can see there. We do have a current sell signal in play in terms of the two pink line box breakout setup, but you can see it approaching that resistance sort of area in the early 15s. Now in terms of price targets, well, you can see if the price breaks down below 14 spot 95, then we could be looking at 14.59, 14.41 in the shorter term, but we are getting into a lot of noise as well. So if that area acts as the support for the price to bounce on upwards, then really it's got to get through an awful amount of noise. First stop will be the 15.45 area, then 38.2% Fibonacci line at 15.75, and then maybe those highs of 16.25. But at the moment it's looking more probabilistic to the downside, i.e. strengthening rand against the US dollar. So let's put a score on all that lot then, based purely on the technical analysis. A weak bearish picture in the top right there, 4-line break chart bearish setups, aggressive entry around 15, more conservative 14.9. Now the Heikin Ash, a bit of a mixed bag. The trend from June 2020 has been weak bullish, but as we've seen from December, that has been more weak bearish, so that's likely to change if this current trend continues. But overall there, weak bearish and bearish signals, and in the Renko more distinct bearishness about it. Heading into the targets, upside 2.14, 4.48 to 1, and the downside 1.27 and 2.77 to 1. So at the moment, a weak bearish outlook. Now don't forget that the South African Rand is very commodities focused, and we can all see what's going on with commodity prices at the moment, so factor that into the equation of that strength in the Rand, and it's probably one of the reasons why it's getting a bit stronger at the moment. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, where you think the Rand may be heading next. Love to hear from you. If you want to chat about it in even more depth, then join us in our free traders club on Discord. I'll put the link in the description below for you to follow. Now if you've liked today's video, please give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe buttons and bell buttons to receive further notification of content I will be producing. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.